Zach, you gotta tell me, what cologne are you wearing?
I don't know, Coop. Teacher said last name, so she buys me stuff. Put it on, I just throw it on.
Brother, between you and I, you smell like a dream.
Thank you.
Oh, welcome back, everyone, to another exciting year of the Chick-fil-A Paper Football Challenge. I'm Barry W. Cooper, and sitting next to me is the industrious, very handsome, and always paper football guru friendly, Mr. Zach Bell. Welcome back, Zach.
Thank you, Barry. Thank you. Can you believe it's been a full year since we last saw those flicking fingers?
Unbelievable, Zach. I don't know. We've got all these major league sports out there, but paper football in Tustin has to be my favorite of the year.
Well, you know, it's mine too.
All right. This year is going to be another competitive year. Once again, we're expecting 48 teams competing for the coveted title and to hold up that highly sought after TCF trophy, Zach.
Very nice, very nice. Well, not only are teams vying for that sought after TCF trophy, but a huge paycheck made out to their charity.
Yes.
And as you know, Barry, each team represents a charity, all located right here in the wonderful city of Tustin.
I know just a little bit about the city of Tustin, Zach.
Being an elected official, Barry, you should.
And I do.
All right.
Okay.
Well, TCF, Barry, as you know, which is the Tustin Community Foundation, has been putting on this annual event since 2015.
Yep.
And it's a major sponsor. Chick-fil-A, Peter Brocky was the brainchild for the challenge here.
Well, I got to tell you two things about Pete. Number one, he's a Hoosier grad like me. He makes a great chicken sandwich, and he wears awesome cologne. And I love that guy.
Well, you know what? One guy wearing awesome cologne and making great chicken sandwiches, I love him too.
Yes, sir.
Being in the 6th year, Barry, we have seen the Paper Football Challenge grow in size and funds given to charities. As I mentioned before, we will have 48 teams this year, Barry. So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Who do you think will be this year's major contender?
Well, I got to tell you, Zach, as you know, we text, we talk a lot.
Yes.
We do a lot of things together.
Absolutely.
And I would say over the past 300 days, the only thing I talk about, I sleep, I eat, I dream, I breathe about this event. So that's all I think about. I think about my kids sometimes and my wife often, but this event is number one on my thought process list. So last year, Aldersgate scored the most points.
Okay.
Most in the finals. Most of them came in the finals against veteran OC Rescue, against a veteran OC Rescue Mission Village of Hope team.
So kind of reminds me of those Dodgers, right? They scored a lot of points, but when it came down to the final game, not so much. They choked.
You're not actually saying they choked, are you, Z?
I'm just saying. Nationals.
You have to remember, Aldersgate now has the experience. They'll be in the thick of things for sure.
Very true, very true. What about last year's winner, the OC Rescue Mission?
Well, one thing you got to know, they're led by, their leader, Jim Palmer, who, as a side note, also smells like a dream. They finally won it. It's not like this team came out of the blue. They had played 3 of the past 5 years, and from what sources tell me, they've been practicing a few times a week.
So, who were your biggest surprise teams then?
Zach, I got to tell you, I had 3.
Okay.
So I'm going to go through it as quickly as I can. First, you've got the Miss Scholarship team, Miss Tustin Scholarship team, rather.
Nice.
They won their division for the first time after 4 years of competing, and then lost a very close semifinals game, if you recall.
Okay.
Jim Kohlenberger has those girls ready this year, I assure you.
Absolutely. Well, maybe if they would put on their stilettos on their tennis shoes, they'd be a lot better.
Zach, what I want to see is Miss Tustin Keenan balance that crown as she's flicking a field goal. That's what I want to see.
I'm sure she can do it. I'm sure she can do it.
Then there's the American Legion teams. Frankly, they didn't show up last year. After successive years of making the finals, none of their 3 teams made it out of their own divisions. It's a shame. Obviously, replacing their head coach was a necessity. We seeing it coming. There were salary caps involved. He's gone. We're moving on with a new team. I think my biggest surprise team was an alternate team, the Tustin High School volleyball team. Now, before I make comments on that team, as you may know, as we showcased on our ESPN show last week, you and I talked about their volleyball team going to the CIF finals this year. They're there. They're doing well. Congratulations to the team, the faculty, to Tustin Unified. Tustin Tillers are doing it this year. All right. Absolutely. So one team failed to show, creating a spot for the volleyball team, who was waiting in the wings, hoping they would get their chance. Sure enough, Zach, it came.
Absolutely.
They won their division and made it to the semifinals.
Very nice, Coop. Very nice. Well, with that being said, what's your prediction? Who's going to win it all? That's what we got to know. Who's going to win it all, Coop?
Well, look, as you know, I'm always for the underdog. I think this year, I'm going to go with the dark horse. I'm going to go with the Tustin Area Senior Center. Okay, yeah, they can't really flick field goals. They can't really score an extra point, but I can tell you a couple things about them.
Let me hear.
They can do crossword puzzles.
Okay.
Like there's no tomorrow.
Very important.
Okay. They can talk about recipes.
I love food.
Yeah. They can make a tuna casserole that will knock your socks off.
Be careful, I'm allergic to fish.
Okay, well, anyway.
I'm in though.
But I'll tell you what, they do know how to score touchdowns, and they score a lot.
Hey, you know what? Unlike those Dodgers, right? They score, and they keep scoring, and they do something with their score.
Yes, sir.
But nevertheless, right? My pick is the two-time winner, Beckman High School Make It Happen Club.
Okay.
You know, that hurts me as being a Tiller
to
go for those Beckman Make It Happen Club. But those kids are awesome. They are awesome. They make it happen every time. They had an off year last year, but I know they're hungry for that TCF trophy. Before we sign off, though, Coop, I have to mention that every team walks away with some cash for their charity.
Right.
And there are all sorts of ways to win money besides playing paper football.
Yeah.
Right? There are ways to win cash awards for best costume, most fans, most spirited team, right? And best sportsmanship, just to name a few.
Yeah. You know, Zach, we've said this throughout the year. This has to be the go-to event in the city of Tustin. In fact, Orange County, probably Southern California, maybe the United States. I'm not sure, but this is big, and whoever's involved is going to have a good time for sure. Absolutely. So last year, if you remember, we had a crowd, I think, of over 500 people. Okay. We had kids as young as 8 years old, all the way up to the ripe age of 80 years old, competing for this coveted title. Nice. I believe, and in fact, if memory serves me, we even had our own mayor, Mr. Chuck Puckett, was a referee. I heard he was fair at sometimes and very unfair at sometimes. Something like politics, I would assume. But rest assured, he's going to be back again this year. So I look forward to it.
Well, yeah, I know Mr. Mayor, Mr. Puckett, he knows what he's doing. He's been around a long time, so there's nothing new he hasn't seen. But nevertheless, since all funds go directly to the team's charities and not Barry Cooper's campaign fund, right? We're all looking for additional sponsors so we can give more out. With the right donation, you could even name a field. You can contact them through the Justice Community Foundation website, right? Please mark your calendar. February 1st, 2020, Paper Football Challenge. Everybody is invited to come watch the spectacle.
Yes.
Like I'm making it myself now.
Yes, sir.
But just know this, it's free.
Oh, Zach, I love that price.
So do I. So do I. So, on behalf of my colleague, Mr. Barry Cooper, I'm Zach Bell. We would like to thank you all for watching our preview on the upcoming Chick-fil-A Paper Football Challenge.
Good night.
Good night, all.
Please smoke good.
Thank you.
All right. Against the veteran Orange County Rescue Mission Village of Hope team. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
That's right.
Then there's the American Legion. I've got to stop. Sorry. I'm starting to unravel here.
So let's
Sorry, yeah.
We can start again.
Yeah.
Can score a lot, but when it all came down to it, they suck. They choked.
Zach, are you saying they actually choked?
I'm just saying.